talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will.
Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how I created this Slay Queen makeup look. Now if you're interested in seeing how I created this look, please continue to watch. Remember to thumbs up this video if you do like it. Go ahead and comment down below, and of course subscribe to my channel. That way you'll not miss any more of my uploads. So now I'm going in with the Illegal Pro Concealer in Fawn, and I'm just using this just to cancel out any discoloration around my eye area. Now I'm going in with this palette, and I'm taking the whitest shadow from this palette, and I'm using a wedge just to press this onto the skin, ensuring that I set the concealer in place so we don't have anything creasing. Now I'm going in with this Anchor black eyeliner pencil, and I'm just using this just to define my crease, basically going over where my natural crease is and creating a more rounded look. Now I'm taking this palette, and I actually use only this palette, and I'm taking this dark brown shade from the palette, and I'm just using this just to blend out the black eyeliner that we used earlier. So as you can see, I switch up the brush, and I'm using a crease brush just to focus the shadow only in the crease area. So we want the darkest shadows to be in our crease whenever we're doing a cut crease. Now I'm taking the burgundy shade from the palette, and I'm using this right above where I placed that dark brown, so this will serve as our transition shade, and I'm just blending this back and forth. Now I'm going in with the black from the palette, and I'm using this matte black eyeshadow just to blend out our crease area and ensuring that the crease is nice and deep. Whenever you're doing a cut crease, the darkest shadow should be in the crease. Now to define and to find the shape of the crease, I'm using the Illegal Pro Concealer in Fawn that we used earlier, and I'm using this just to define the round shape that I'm going for. So I'm just creating just a natural crease right above my natural crease. So I'm just creating. Now I'm using the concealer just to ensure that I clean up all the lid space that I'm going to apply the glitter to, and I'm just using my finger just to ensure that the area is nice and smooth, ensure that the concealer is well blended out, and then of course I am defining the line some more. Now I'm taking this off-white shadow from the palette, and I'm just using this with a small brush just to ensure that I set the concealer in place so that we have no creasing. So I'm just basically patting on this concealer now to go over the line and ensuring that it is more sharper. I'm taking the black and the brown from the palette, and I'm just using this small e.l.f. brush just to go over the line that we created. Now for liner, I'm going in with this Iron Cosmetics liquid liner, and I'm using this just to make a nice modest wing. I'm not making this wing too thick because my eyes are hooded, but before you use glitter, it is best to go in with your liner first. That way when you apply the glitter, the liner is there and it won't crack up, and yeah, it looks more smoother. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. glitter primer. So I apply the glitter primer on all the area of the lid that I want to apply the glitter. Then I use this glitter and pack on. If you want to see a glitter haul and the glitters that I've been using, I have a link down in my description box, so you can go ahead and check that out. So now as you can see, I'm just basically filling all the areas with the glitter, and this is a holographic glitter. Now I'm just using a sticky tape just to remove the excess glitter from the face. Now I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime, and I'm using this just to use as my face primer today. Whenever you purchase from MAC, you will receive a sample like this. And now I'm going in with the Black Opal on the Anastasia Beverly Hills in
amber. So I'm using black opal, nutmeg and amber in the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation. And yeah, I love cream foundation when I want a more flawless full coverage look. Now I'm using this Morphe foundation buffer brush and I'm just spritzing this and blending everything out. For concealer, I'm using the Cover Radiant Concealer Absolute New York. I will put a link to all the products that I've been using in my description box if you're interested. And I'm just highlighting the eye points of my face, the bridge part of my nose, and my cupid's bow. Now to blend out the concealer, I'm using a damp beauty blender. So I'm using this just to blend and ensure everything is nice and just locks into the skin. So I'm just basically using a patting motion with the beauty blender. I'm not swiping it, I'm just patting it under the skin and yeah, blending it out. Now I'm going around the edges of that concealer with the foundation brush that we used earlier, ensuring everything is nice and blended in. Now to set the highlighted area, I'm going in with the Forever 21 contour palette and I'm using this e.l.f. blush brush just to set all the areas that I highlighted in place. So all the areas that we use that light concealer, I'm just ensuring that we set it in place. It is better to set your concealer before you bake because that way your face will not be cakey. Now to set my all over face, I'm going in with the N45 Press Powder by MAC, and this is my complexion sheet. So I use that just to set the all over face. Then of course to contour my face and put back the shapes in my face. Sometimes when you use foundation, the face remains flat. So I'm going in with the CoverGirl Ebony Bronzer and I'm just using this just to bronze up and warm up and putting more shapes in the face. For blush, I'm using NYX Cinnamon brush, one of my favorite brush of all time, and I'm just using this to apply to the cheeks of my face. And just to bake my face, I'm going in with this Black Opal medium 03 powder and I'm just using this just to bake the highlighted area, and this will ensure that I have a longer lasting face throughout the day. Now what I'm doing is basically carving out my cheekbone area and making sure that my cheeks can be more lifted and yeah, it defines the cheeks some more. So I'm basically cleaning up where I apply that bronzer. Now for my lower lashes, I'm going back in with the same palette and I'm using the black from that palette and I'm just using an underbrush just to smudge this underneath my lower lashes. And yeah, the baking powder will catch the fallout, so if you have fallout from the shadow, you can just sweep that away after you apply that black. Now I'm just dusting off all the excess powder. So I did not let this sit on the face too long. I just left it there for a couple minutes and then of course I'm setting my face. When you set your face, you set everything together and locks everything in. Your skin looks more skin like, look more dewy, and it doesn't look powdery. Now to highlight my face, I'm going in with this Huda Beauty 3D highlighter and I'm taking this light gold shade from the palette and I'm just using this with this F35 brush. I definitely give a complete review on these products, so definitely link that in the description box if you want to check out the review on this brush or on this palette. And of course this highlighter is everything, so gorgeous. I really loved it, so yeah, definitely a thumbs up to this one. And I'm just highlighting the eye points of my face, my cupid's bow, and the bridge part of my nose. So all the areas that I want to bring forward and I want to attract light, I'm definitely highlighting those areas. Now I'm going in with this LA Girl pencil and I will leave the name down below because I'm not remembering the pencil name right now. I think this is raspberry, but anyway, I'm going in with this Kylie Cosmetics from the birthday collection, no, from the holiday collection, and I'm using Vixen from that palette, from that collection, and I'm using this as my lip today. And as you can see, it is a gorgeous burgundy. I so love it. But this will be the look, guys. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to comment down below and of course subscribe to my channel.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then